Shalom. First and foremost, son of all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you, I say Shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be sitting around now what you see on the screen. And this is, some of the newest innovations coming from a military industrial complex near you, right? If you're a citizen of Earth, you should be very concerned with the advancements being made with these different robotical technologies. Okay. You see these robots being able to maneuver and fly through dense vegetation autonomously. Okay. And when you look over there because the average peon, they look at this, it goes right over their head. They don't really see the end goal with this. They don't really see how this could be used against them. Well, in Ukraine, right, which is the latest stage for this modern war that's been happening, right? The place in which they're able to debut all of their newest equipment, in the new age of war, they're using a lot of drones. And a lot of these drones, they're kamikaze drones, or they drop things like grenades and such over the enemy, right? But the way that the opposition counters, whether it's the Ukrainians or the Russians, or Ukraine and NATO or the Russians, they counter it by hiding in bushes. Well, this eliminates that, the ability to do that. Okay. Now they have the ability to send a swarm of drones into a thick forest, and they're fully autonomous. So they're doing this by themselves. No one's controlling them. All right. So just imagine when you pack weaponry onto them. Okay. When you add things like the ability to fire ammunition or the ability to explode on impact, right? Or drop grenades and, such, or to shoot fire. Now you're talking about a whole nother level of danger and threat, right? And this is where the future of not only warfare, but domestic policing is heading. When they come full force with this microchip, right, they're going to unleash technologies like this, right, to go through and to seek out whoever is not down with the program. All right. And these, killer bots aren't going to have any pity or mercy upon you. They're going to have an objective and they're going to or they're going to accomplish it because they've been programmed to do so. Okay. So seeing this should put a lot of concern in you. Okay, because we, knowing this truth, right? With the understanding that we know what time it is. We know what this is going to be used for. He's not think he just sat back and thought, oh, let me just create a drone that can navigate through forest. Nah, because he knows that people are going to want to run to the wilderness and run to these different terrains to hide and, to seek shelter and refuge. Well, there won't be a place where you could run and hide, man, because he's gonna have the ability to seek you out wherever you may be. Okay, this is Daniel 12. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Because a lot of these technologies are going to be targeting you Jakes. Okay? You Jakes should be the most concerned. Because he's definitely going to unleash it on you niggas. All right? Because you're the target audience. Right? You niggas are like roaches, and he understands that. Okay? And he's going to come with everything that, all of his arsenal that's been given to him through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, these drones will be able to surveil you. They're going to be able to track you, trace you, and kill you. He's not going to need people to do the dirty work no more. He's going to have autonomous, programmed machines, right, to be able to do it. Hey, in the true sense of the word, Terminator robots. Okay, and in the other video, right, you see the robot doing push-ups, jumping up and down. He's gonna unleash these things. Come on, man. You think it's hard for him to just attach a gun on it? It's not hard, man. It's here. All right. He's going to do away with humanoid policing. Right? Everything is going to be transferred to this robotic, autonomous form of everything, man, from cars to upholders of the law, right? Instead of a judge, you're going to have a robot. Instead of a policeman, you're going to have a robot, right? And at that time, or such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, so only the elect are going to be delivered from this. And you see how, the shit that he's coming with, man, like, come on, man, be real. You got to be real. This shit is scary. This is some dystopian nightmare type shit. And if you ain't got Yahweh Shemal Shah, you ain't going to make it out, man. You ain't going to make it out because he's mass producing these things. And just because you don't see it on the streets don't mean it ain't there. But you already see, different varieties of what he's about to bring. To on a small level, on a very, very small level, you may see a robot police, right? Some shit with some wheels rolling through the park. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of cameras, people recording it. But wait until you see that robot dog and the robot police officer, you know, and they armed. Just wait until you start seeing it's gonna bug a lot of people out, man. A lot of people aren't gonna know how to fathom that. Okay, and a lot of people are just gonna submit altogether. This is Ezekiel 7:5. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. So it's watching. It's here. It's here, man. So you keep thinking shit is a joke. All right. But those different shows like when you look at Black Mirror, those different episodes about the apocalypse and how robots are used to hunt down people. Okay. Movies like The Terminator and, all these other movies, that depict different things as such. They're going to come to life right before your eyes, man. Because art imitates life. Okay. So all of these shows, all these video games, they're all based off of true things. All right. You play Call of Duty, they send a swarm of drones at you. Hey, even on the video game, that's the issue. So how much more in real life? Okay. Where you could run over, you could run out of bullets, right? Where you don't get multiple lives. Okay. It's going to be brutal, man. The shit that he's about to unleash is crazy. You got some crazy shit, man. And Jake just don't see it. People just don't see it, man. These patriotic Americans, they think, oh, we're going to pick up our guns. We're going to go and protect. And, really, if you wanted to do that, you should have did that about 10 years ago. Doing it now is a death wish. All right. Because the shit he's about to unleash, man. Whoa. And this is just what he's showing us. Best believe he has shit out there that we don't even, we can't even comprehend right now. You ain't gonna believe it until you see it. But the shit that he's releasing is just little shit. It's enough to blow your mind, but it's at the point, it's not enough to really truly concern the average American or the average person, right? Because they can't see it. They have a cognitive dissonance where they can't imagine a worse or more sinister plot, right? This is Wisdom of Solomon 11:18. Or unknown wild beast full of rage, newly created, right? And this is what Esau has been working on. These newly created creatures, which are these autonomous robots in their various forms, breathing out of either a fiery vapor, and they have the ability to do that, right? To send fire from their mouth, so to speak, or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. And a lot of these robots have the ability to shoot weapons, to shoot guns, man. They have the ability to do these things, okay? To blow up. All right? To surveil you. Okay? Whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them. Because when you see it, a lot of people are going to be so afraid, man. Their spirits are going to break. because just of the sheer number, they're mass producing these things. All right. And when they're released, and the destruction in which they're going to cause, man, is going to be unseen before. Okay. It's going to be unseen. Is these are days in which, hey, the prophets were afraid when they were seeing visions of the time in which we are in. All right. And a lot of people are, they're in this delusion because it's not here yet. They still got access to TikTok. And so they don't really take it serious. Okay. They kind of, cool story, bro. And they keep going. But when that shit when it's actually unveiled and released, that's when people are going to want answers. What, huh? What, how, what, why? And we telling you why, man. This is Ezekiel 7, or so like Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, says, the sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. So what we happy for? What niggas out here celebrating, bullshitting over? When you got the shit that you just... Look at what you just saw, man. You should be deeply concerned, man. Because these are just autonomous robots with nothing attached. Programmed to do nothing but fly through dense terrain. What about the ones that are programmed and modified to do more than that? Equipped with bullets and guns and flamethrowers and kamikaze drones, right? With the same ability, man. A drone that's able to fly through your window. Talk about sheer terror. And he hath given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, it is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. And the Lord is perfecting these creations all through the spirit and power, of Yahweh Shema Shah. What Esau is, he's putting the spirit on Esau to really bring these things to life, right? To really be able to fully utilize these different inventions. All right. And man, utilize them. He will. He's going to do damage, man. Esau going to do damage, man. It's going to be... It's going to be a sight to see. Words you can only say so much. Words can only detail so much, but when you see it, that's why the scriptures speak on this time, man. Niggas talking about they got the stick account. What's that gonna do, man? When Esau got a swarm of drones all laced with, C4 and all type of explosives. He got a battalion of humanoid robots with the ability to take cover, return fire. Man, you're going to really need Yahweh Shema Shah to make it through these days, man. This is Ezekiel 9:4. And Yahweh Shema Shah said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead, so the men that sigh and cry, that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst. So the elect, right, and the remnant, right, he's going to put a mark of protection around, us. Lord willing, we part of that number. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. And they're not gonna have pity. These robots ain't gonna feel nothing when they lay down a whole household. Okay, including kids and babies. They're not gonna feel nothing. I see a man will go in there, but the kids and we gonna spare you. Nah, bro. These robots ain't gonna feel nothing. They're gonna do exactly as they've been programmed to do. Destroy and kill, man. Right? Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, both come, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. Then they shall begin at the ancient men which were before the house. So the Lord's going to come through with his judgment, and he's going to start, from the tippy top on down. And of course, that judgment is going to be through a multitude of different, ways and tactics, because the Lord is far out with it. But when what's coming is terrible. All right. What's coming is terrible, and it ain't gonna be no reasoning. You can't reason with a machine. All right. You can't beg a machine. It's not gonna feel nothing. It doesn't feel empathy or pain or. Yes, Salakia. So with that, I'll give all praise and the glory to Yahweh Bashim Shah Bashim Rakakodash Wa Abapabal and DTADTN.